Hello and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be looking at relay race technique. Now specifically, we're going to be looking at the baton handoff, and in this case, we're going to be looking at the push pass. So on the screen, you can see the different cues and techniques that are needed for the baton handoff. In the next clip, we're going to take a look at some of my peers, kind of trying to show us how to properly hand off the baton, and we're going to take a look to see if all the cues are there. Just to make it easier, we're going to give the runners names. So you have the first runner who handed off the baton, the second one who took the baton and then handed it off to the third runner, and the third runner who just ran. So we're going to call them runners 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is at runner 2's arm. As you can see, his arm is fully extended backwards and it is parallel to the ground. It's not pointing downwards, it's really parallel to the ground, which makes it high enough so that runner 1 can really just push it into his palm easily. Which brings us to the next part, is his palm. His palm is facing up, it's not down. Like I said before, this makes it easier for runner 1 to really push it into his palm. The next part is that runner 2 is looking slightly at his hand. As you can tell, his head is kind of looking backwards at his hand and at runner 1. Once he grabs the baton, then he turns around and he looks forward before the next exchange. The next thing we want to look at is the baton being exchanged in their hands. As you can see, runner 1 has the majority of the baton above his hand. So he's really holding the bottom of the baton. That way, when he pushes it, he's pushing it. He's basically half of it is in his hand and the other half is in runner 2's hand. The last step is that the runner, let's say runner 2, is going to run before receiving the baton. He's not going to wait for runner 1 to get to him to start running. He's going to run a little bit in advance. In the video, actually, you heard that runner 1 said hand. As soon as runner 1 said hand, runner 2 put his hand up and started running. That's a great way to communicate between your team members. Let's just take one more look at the video. Well, there you have it. That's how you properly run a relay race, and that is how you properly hand off and receive the baton. Thanks for watching.